Again, 5 left to shoot. They'll put it up from the outside. Too long, that one from Cho Peng. Offensive board. And unplug the photocopier because there's a big jam.
The big guy getting it done.
Into Yi Jianlian, and then moved on to the other big here. Short, and a chance for China to continue the run and build some more momentum again. Lovely move from the 19-year-old.
What the Spider's saying to the Fly, come inside my den.
Zhou Qi! And right at the end of the shot clock, it falls short, and China continue to come. Zhou Qi! Guo still taking his time, lightning fast crossover, drives to the hoop. Wonderful feed! And
mix-up from India early. So far, keeping China on the perimeter.
It's the first half. Here's Guo, moves it inside. The big men looking to go to work again. Back to a double-digit lead. He has 12 points now. Zhou Qi, one of the stars of the third quarter, looking to go to a little bit closer. Then down by 18 again. And here they are trying to cut it to Jianlian, moves it on. They'll move it around the perimeter. Zhou Qi Wei, then back inside. Zhou Qi looking to attack, rides the challenge.
Actually floating outside, playing the 3 position instead of the 4. Let's see whether they'll stick with that alignment of India. India is #1 among the quarterfinalists in most turnovers. And I think China has that in
their energy, and then as soon as they get the ball, they're up and away to the other end as Zhou Qi bumps that second half. Yu Wei getting a start in the second half as that pass eventually gets.
There's Zhou Qi Wei. Now a chance to put it up from around the foul line with a hand.
Well, you notice that the #5 player, the point guard Lu Wei, is now on the floor. He's there to stabilize both the offense.
Back out to the outside, a chance now to drive for Guo, and then Zhou Qi will put it.
Is there for Korea. 2 seconds to go. He finds himself wide open. And got the possible last shot of the quarter.
This place would erupt if this goes down. The 19-year-old from the corner.
Lead is down to 6, could be 5.
That's the 4th foul as well on Li.
Zhou Qi Wei, Guo's teammate with the Liaoning team in the Chinese league, starting
situations. Not as comfortable as his younger teammates at the point guard position, as he is one of his young teammates just
pass. You just got to be smart when to pass and to whom to pass, whether on the strong side or the weak side. Time for China.
Guo.
Oh, inside position right there for Yi.
Until the half. China looking to close the gap here as they move it into Zhou Qi. The 19-year-old looking to go to work. One at the end of the second quarter, one at the end of the third quarter. They have a 15-point lead again. China need to start eating into it pretty quick.
With this 2-1-2 zone or a 2-3 zone. Paulo Kennedy joined by Quinito Henson. As you see Zhou Qi on the first move of the second quarter. Oh, Lun, he's been such a star. Is that 3-point shooting, will that be a concern for China later in the tournament?
To try to bring Zhou Qi out with him has limited his capability to get rebounds.
Court. We're almost midway through the third quarter. Zhou Peng looking aggressive. This time he feeds Zhou.
Zhou Qi wanted the ball, steps away and receives it now. On it goes around the perimeter.
China, particularly from the backcourt. And now this man, Zhou Qi Wei.
Zhou Qi.
The defense of both teams will be tested in this one.
He on the turn, can't get the drop. They're trying to gather in the offensive board. They'll put it up on this near side, can't hit. And Korea can't take on the ball. Cho Peng arrives, looks to drive into the lane, around the rim, and tip
the string to his bow tonight as Lu Wei pulls up from mid-range. 2, 3 Chinese players on.
Moved on through Moon Tai-young, then by Yang, then Kim Jong-kyu looking to attack. What a no man, Zhou Qi. He lost the handle on the ball, and coming away with it is Yang. Yang's going to pull up for the 3. A little
looks, especially from medium range, that's something that is a cause for concern.
They almost got a steal off Cho, but Korea able to. Here's that intensive defensive display from China again. Ball, just over 2 minutes to play. 3 left on the shot clock. They've got to put up a shot here. Oh my word, what a...
Been a standout in this tournament as well. He nearly had a triple-double in India's win against China at the FIBA Asia Cup. And interesting to see Zhou Qi guarding Amjot Singh. Hurry away in transition. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. Brigawanshi hitting that shot. He misses. Here's Brigawanshi with another feed inside.
Is the man who's taking care of Yadwinder on the defensive end.
Zhou Qi again with
The post because of his size, but he's got that medium range jumper
Korea trying to answer back
to the offense.
Kim Jong-kyu hands it off, then sets the screen. Trying to create some space here. They'll put up the 3. A route towards the paint. Goes back out to Cho. Shot clock down to 3 now. The decibels rising in the... Handed off now to Lee Jong-kyun. He tries to get away. Shot clock down to 4. He can't quite bank it in.
Dunk.
Single-digit game from 20 down. Can they get the defensive...
That extra passing coming from China. Lu Wei, he's the playmaker. He wants to make sure everybody gets involved. Back screen for Moon, and then the post move.
Kim slowed them down. They hit the first basket of those two within a few seconds.
And Tim, so far, no flow in the China.
For them, a huge quarter against one of the superpowers of Asian basketball. Looking to start him already. Yang back on the ball again. Might have to force a shot here. They do get a decent look with Lee. Korea will be wary that they don't let the same thing happen at the end of the third. They'll shoot for 3. It's Choi Yun-yon on the ball. Thought about the 3 again. They'll take. Moves it into Lee Sung-kyun. Turning to the baseline. That's a wild pressure cooker situation. Shot clock down to 5. Crowd want an offensive foul.
India, and finally Go taking charge. When he was on the floor, he really took charge. 2 assists.
After that Chinese charge towards the end of the third. That one batted
From close range.
Intense defense, but they'll step away for a 3 at the end of the shot clock. Won't go.
Backing down on Zhou Qi. Not transition. The big man getting the job done. Here's the pick and roll.
They
Not
can't
there
back
for
it in.
Korea.
Lee Sung-kyun. Cho steps in for the 2, misses it.
We talked about him. We were anticipating a matchup between him and Amjot, but he's there defending Yadwinder, who has been outside shot and not getting the ball in the hands of the big guys. That's good for India. That's exactly what India wants.
Here's Amjot. One-on-one with Zhou Qi. What a pass inside to Ann Rippel. But it doesn't drop. Tapped